little teaser trailer for the upcoming Miss Marvel show that we now know is coming out summer.
This I'm excited for. This I'm excited for. Miss Marvel, because I read the comics. The comics were awesome. I didn't even expect the comic to be that good. So what happened was, I read the comic when I one day. So one of my first mod before, you know, Fire only kind of took over that was my good friend E. Richard. So I was at his house. I was at his house one day, and I was helping him fix his computer or whatever. I'm always helping him fix his computer because I gave him a computer. So anytime something's wrong with it, he asked me to come over and look at it. So I was over at his house one day. He's doing something on it. He must have finished something on it. So I'm just waiting for him to finish what he has finished. He had bought something, and they sent him the Kamala comic with it. It was like a free gift or whatever. So I sat there waiting for him. I read it was like the first issue of it, and I was hooked. I was like, yo, this is like a really good story. This is a really good comic. So I went to like one of these little websites that have like the comics and stuff online. You can read them all, and I read like a whole bunch of Kamala Khan. That story is good, her powers are good, everything is good. And then you get a little bit of like, she's Pakistani and she's first generation American. But like her family, her mom and dad, everybody's they were all from the old country. They were all from Pakistan. They grew up in Pakistan, so she was like the first generation American growing up as a Pakistani Muslim girl in the comic. So I was reading this comic, and you get a little bit of that culture and how it is to be a Pakistani immigrant. And in America, they lived in Jersey City, so that's close by where I'm. That's close enough. It's not really that close, but it's close to New York City, Jersey City. It's only a bridge that separates New York from Jersey City. It's only one bridge, so you get a feel of like that culture reading the comics. And the story was really interesting. So I'm wondering, like, and Moon Knight is black. He's been black for a very long time. I thought Moon Knight was black, but I thought maybe I was confusing Moon Knight with Cloak, like Cloak and Dagger. I thought maybe I was confusing Moon Knight with Cloak. I know Cloak is black, so I was like I said, I'm not familiar with Moon Knight at all. So if he's supposed to be black and they just showed a white dude in there, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. So we'll see. But I'm very excited for this character. Both are black. Oh man, I saw a white dude in there the entire time. So maybe that's not him. We'll see. I haven't heard any outrage about it yet, but we'll see. So Kamala Khan is going to be a really good character, but I'm wondering if they're going to include some of the characters, because like early in the comic, I'm not really spoiling it for you, but early in the comic she runs into the Inhumans, Miss Marvel. No, she runs into the Inhumans, Captain Marvel, and Wolverine in like the first 5 or 6 issues. So I'm wondering if they're gonna have those run-ins in here. We'll see. But she runs into a lot of other superheroes early because she's still learning how to use her powers, and then she discovers that maybe some of these guys can help her. And she starts running into a whole bunch of other superheroes. So we'll see if they include some of those people in here, how they go with this. But I'm really excited for Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. Ballistic Bambi, what's going on?
A lot of fun. Like, I'm surprised.
I see you.
This show looks. I'm very interested to see how they reinvent Kamala Khan's character, because there's been a lot of controversy with her power change. She no longer has this stretch enlargement, but instead has like cosmic-like abilities from what we've seen from concept art. And with the footage they're showing here, I like the changes they've made. But probably the one that was my absolute...
They said they changed her powers for the show. I'm already mad. I went from excited to pissed off now. I'm like, what? They changed her. His first iteration of Moon Knight, he's white, but his successor is black. I'm not familiar with Moon Knight. I'm gonna get brush up on Moon Knight. But listen, Bambi, I'm good. How are you doing? I'm good. We're going through these Disney Plus announcements. They do not need to change Kamala Khan's powers. I don't know why they doing that. But we'll see.